Happy Mindful Monday, everybody! Hello! Today I want to talk about something that affects all of us and something that has been affecting me this week and I've been able to work through. And I want to share that technique that worked for me to work through it. And it's mainly about stress and pressure. Like in life, sometimes we feel like so under stress and pressure, but we don't really know what is the origin of it. Yeah, where's the original thought coming from? Why am I feeling so pressured in this situation? Is it the workload? Where does it actually come from? What is going on? So I want to share the technique today that I've used this week that has really helped me to work through a lot of pressure I've set myself under. And that's one of the things I want to start off with. It really is a fact that if there's pressure and stress in your life, you're the one that's putting it on you, yourself, and nobody else really. It's what's going on in your head that is creating the stress and the pressure, not anybody else. And that is an important starting point to see that. So for me personally, I always push myself to the absolute limit. Yeah, so last week it was so bad that my complete body hurt. I'm now, how far am I? 38 weeks pregnant on Friday. And I've really been pushing myself to work all the time, to not allow myself to stop and relax. Till the midwife told me now I have to set a date of where I stop working, which will be at the end of the week. And I have really been fighting that idea of stopping to work. And I didn't know why this was such a problem for me, really, to accept this. So what I did is I started witnessing myself. What is making me feel stressful? How do I behave? What is my behavior on a day-to-day basis? So what I found out was that I'm so out of alignment and things were difficult for me because I really pushed myself to the limits. And that's something I always did. I always push myself to the limits. I always work hard and I never stop until I get to breaking point. And even then, I won't let anybody help me. It's like, leave me alone. I'm gonna handle this by myself. Yeah? Okay, so that was my witnessing process. My poor hobby. Yeah. And I realized what was going on. And this is step one. Witness. See what is going on. How are you behaving? The next step would then be to analyze where this behavior is actually coming from. So you need to ask yourself some questions, and I do that very often with journaling. Journaling really helps me to release my thoughts and to realize things I never thought about before, really, yeah? So in that journaling exercise, what I did is I asked myself a few questions. I was just like, what gives you this pressure? What kind of thought do you keep repeating in your head? Where does it come from originally? And who are you trying to impress, or for who are you doing all this? And when I started answering all these questions, a lot of stuff from my childhood actually came back to me. So when I was growing up, I was always told, you have to work hard, super, super, super hard, or you're not worth anything and you don't deserve anything in life. Yeah, if you're lazy at home, no, there's no money for you, there is no nothing for you. So this thought has been in my mind my whole lifetime, and I was never really aware of it, but I lived accordingly to it. So that was one thing. And then the other thought, was, so first of all, okay, now I know why it's so hard for me to accept that I have to stop working for now, for our beautiful baby, of course, but I shouldn't be feeling guilty for it, yeah? And the other point that I realized was that whenever an issue or something happened or I couldn't handle anything anymore, I went into my room And I cried by myself the whole time. Nobody ever came up to me to like give me a hug or save me or tell me, oh, it's gonna be okay, don't worry about it, let's talk about it, okay? No, I always had to sort everything out by myself. And I was crying by myself in my room. So really, sorry, this is a really vulnerable topic. But this technique really works. So I want to share it with you. So I have really realized where my behavior comes from. Why have I been putting myself under pressure so much? Why do I not let people help me in these extreme situations where I do need help, where I need to allow myself to let go, to be helped, to say, yeah, please bring me a cup of tea, or please just give me a hug. Yeah, give me a foot massage. My feet are really, really sore from carrying this massive bump about all day. So, yeah, that was step 2. So at first, witness what is going on. How are you behaving? Then analyze your behavior. Where is it coming from? And very often it's something you've been carrying inside of you for a long time and you haven't looked at and you never realized. So journaling really works, and work through questions like what I did. What creates the pressure? What is it? What is the mantra that you keep telling yourself? For me, that was, if you don't work super hard, you don't deserve good. Where does this come from, this way of thinking? Why are you thinking like that? And then lastly, who are you trying to impress with this? Who really gets anything out of your behavior? Okay, then your third step, what I did is, you need to heal your inner child. Because normally this kind of stuff comes from inside and you have to look after yourself then. So what I'm doing is I'm stepping back a bit today. And I'm allowing myself some nice food. I'm gonna have a bath tonight. Plus, I have done some journaling as well to be nice and kind to myself. Yeah, I've written a letter to myself where I said, Mel, you are worthy. You are worthy of love. Mel, you are worth something. You're worth a lot. Even if you can't go to work, your worth is not defined through how hard you work. And so on. And yeah, you deserve love. So let it happen. Let people love you and help you. And just writing this letter to myself to heal my inner child and give it some love, that helps. It feels very, very releasing, I have to say, to look that in the eye. And then lastly, it's something that I have been preaching in my mindfulness practice, yeah. Anyways, is to connect back with the now, to really see how rich you are in your life now, especially after you have gone through this process. That you see, okay, what do I want to achieve in life? And where am I actually at already? How amazing is that? How amazing things do I have to be grateful for in this very moment? I've got it all. Why am I feeling stressed and under pressure? It's like, there's no point. Right now, I can be grateful for our health, a beautiful baby that is on the way, that we fought so hard for through IVF and everything. I'm so grateful we have got all the lovely things ready for her. I'm enjoying my hypnobirthing. I've got a fulfilling job teaching, and it's okay to put that on ice for a little bit and learn to become a good mommy, yeah? And yeah, enjoy the now. So really, I hope that me sharing all this helped you a little bit, this 4-step process. And whenever you feel stressed or under pressure, this may be something you can use. It's a lovely technique that really worked for me, and this was a bit of a vulnerable topic. So still happy Monday, and I hope it helps you as well. Okay, hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful week. Namaste, my friend. How beautiful that you exist.